have Luke as our daily featured AC, and I'm going to have Luke go first.
All right, so for today, what is one tip I've used from the client for stand-ups? I believe Jenna kind of hit on this, but one thing I've been using on calls that probably wasn't doing the best of before we started doing these was taking count notes. I know Jenna said, it really helps her day and everything, but just taking better account notes, not only for myself, but for the AC. As of late, it's just been helping on my calls. We all have 100, 200 accounts, so it can be hard to remember every little detail. So taking those account notes before the call, you can see those. Bring back something you talked about on the last call. It kind of just helps, engage the client again and show them that you remembered what you talked about last call. So then also just getting here early, helps you wake up a little bit before your first call. That's about it. And then the client success story. So I have a storage facility out in Texas. We started with one location. Just building that relationship. After the first month of seeing results and increasing calls, they're asking how much is it for another location. And with the help of the sales rep, we've actually added 2 more locations. She actually just emailed me asking for another location. So, so we added 2 new locations with Prime. That's what it is.
Good. Awesome job, Luke. So today's daily topic will be positivity. So it's kind of subjective. So I will have someone that you will challenge. Okay. Be very positive today.
Jenna.
That's a tough one. Jenna
I was
is
going to
very
say,
positive.
you were going to lose that one. You ever heard her on the
Yeah,
phone?
she's not here.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Lucky you, Luke.
Yeah, that would have been a hard one to beat. I know.
Probably should help. Patrick.
Alrighty. So that'll be the challenge. We're going to talk about positivity today. So I'm not old enough to give advice to any of you, but some life advice that I've gotten from one of my coworkers happened a couple of years ago. I was fresh to this role and as an account coordinator, and I was really overwhelmed. We just learned a new marketing platform. Back then it was LocalVox, and there's a lot of things in the back end that I didn't know, and I was really overwhelmed with all these new accounts. And to get through my day, I went to the break room and got some coffee, and there was Becky Van Dyne. And Becky asked me, "How are you today, Lowry?" And I said, to be quite honest, I'm really overwhelmed. With these new accounts and the new program, it's a lot to handle. And Becky was like, "I know how it is. We go through a lot of changes, and it can be really tough. But you know what? It's going to be okay. This shall pass." And that's something I took from her. Actually, yesterday we had SCM training that Adam and Dan did, and I talked to Becky when we were walking back, and I asked her, "How are you? How are things?" And she said, to be quite honest, this new SCM thing, it's quite overwhelming. Not only do I have my existing book of business, but I'm getting a lot of new accounts, and I have to learn this new platform all over again. And I told Becky, I know how it is. It can be really tough. But you know what? This too shall pass. And so we've gone through a lot of changes as a company. I've been here only for 2.5 years, but we've gone through a lot. So back when I started, we had LocalVox account coordinators, and then we have Berry Company account coordinators. And back then, when we purchased LocalVox, we decided that we're all going to handle all the products. And the LocalVox account coordinators had to learn all Berry Company products, and the Berry Company account coordinators had to learn the LocalVox platform. And it was a lot to handle. And during this 2.5 years, another thing, we rebranded the company last summer. Jim Continenza decided that we're going to completely put everything under one umbrella. And one day, when he was here, he said, today when you get on the phone, you're going to introduce yourself as a Vivial account coordinator. It was a lot to handle. But again, we overcame this challenge as a group. Again, this knowledge that I got from Becky, this shall pass. In addition to that, we've gone through Salesforce migration. So back then, we had two systems that we worked out of. We had the local box Salesforce, we had the Berryforce, and we put everything, migrated everything under one system. That was a huge overtaking. But we overcame that together as a group. This, again, shall pass. Trying to put my thoughts together. I woke up this morning, actually. I had no clue what I wanted to talk about. I woke up early, and I thought this would be a perfect topic to bring up today, but I have to put my thoughts together. So, obviously, the change that we're going through right now, we have a new SCM vendor. So, what does that mean? A lot of you got a lot of new accounts from IMs and ACs. Some of you got up to 40 accounts, and the challenge that comes with that is not only that new platform that we're going to manage, but also the fact that you have so many new accounts. It can be really overwhelming. As you go through this, those who got a lot of new accounts, try to put yourself in the other ACs or IM shoes that gave those accounts to you. How many of you have managed accounts that have SCM accounts that have underperformed? Raise your hand if you have. Probably everyone. How many of you have ever been past due with calls for any of your SCM accounts? All of you. So when you work through these accounts, think about that. Put yourself in their shoes. I know it can be really overwhelming, but we've shown that before, that we can overcome this challenge. This too shall pass. So let's be positive about this change. So those of you who transferred a lot of your SCM accounts to new ACs, give them the support. Help them troubleshoot those accounts if there are any issues. If you have a difficult client, let them know that this client is really needy. The new ACs who got a lot of, or those ACs who are now managing more SCM accounts, get help from Adam. Talk to Dan. They're the experts with this new platform. We have those resources, so go to them if you need them. And go to your team lead if you need help managing your desk. If it becomes too overwhelming, let us know. We're here to help. So with that, I want to share 3 small things that can have a big impact on your positivity. When you're positive, you can add value to your clients and improve your work environment. Number 1, smile more. When you smile more, others will smile more too. That goes with your clients, that goes with your coworkers. So it's contagious. When you smile, others smile too. Steve always talks about this. When you walk through that door every morning, you have a chance. You can decide whether you're going to make it a good day or not. So make that decision. When you walk through that door, be more positive. Number 2, breathe more. So something you can do every day. It takes 2 minutes. Close your eyes, inhale, exhale. Do that for a couple of minutes. It's going to make a huge impact on your stress levels. You'll be more positive. Number 3, be more grateful. So I have this terrible disease. It's called the man flu. Really sick. I don't know if you know about it, but it's the worst. It only impacts my half of the population, and when it hits you, there's absolutely nothing you can do. You will not accomplish anything. So, however, when I drove to work this morning, I saw these construction workers working on a sewer. They were all nasty. It was dark outside. It's like 20 degrees outside. And I was like, I'm driving in this warm car, going to a warm office. How great is that? I don't have to be outside. Be grateful for that. There are so many things that we can be grateful for. Look around. I mean, we work with awesome people. Some of you are lucky to call some of your coworkers your best friends. So be grateful for that. And then the fact that we can make an impact on our clients' businesses every day. That's something that is very close to my heart. We can truly make an impact by being more positive and being their trusted digital account coordinator. We can make a huge impact on their business and live their dream. So with that, make it an awesome day. I'm going to play a little song when you start your day, but make it an awesome day.